Welcome to the Ave Podcast, where I'm joined by the South Shore family members at this stage of the game. I'm joined by Mr. Roger Calendar, a.k.a. Roro, and I'm joined by former CIS All-Star and coach, Mr. Kerry Joseph. How are you guys doing today?
Not too bad, Kelsey.
Hey. What up, Cal? What up, Ro?
Yo, man. What up? We got a lot to discuss right now, man. And I mean, where do you guys want to start off first? You want to start off with Shedeur? You want to get into that first? You want to get into the craziness that's the NFL season first?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Shedeur because we had a discussion about him. I want to say this was like shortly after. Actually, no, it was after the draft. We were talking about the evolution of a black quarterback.
Yes.
Earlier this year, and then followed by a week or so later, or not even a week, maybe like a few days later, the whole fiasco with the draft, and he fell all the way tumbling down to the 5th round. And we had some things to say about that too. So this story wasn't going to go away, especially because Cleveland sucks, and he's most likely going to get an opportunity to play a little bit. So with that said, at this point, how do you guys feel now about the Shedeur Sanders and Cleveland Browns relationship?
Go ahead, Ro.
And I guess we'll start with you, Roger.
Sure, of course, no problem. How do I feel about it? I feel like Cleveland is doing Cleveland things, honestly. They're just finding new ways to lose. How many games did Gabriel play? He played about, 3 or 4?
No, he played 6.
4 or something.
Was it that many?
At least?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I blacked out after 2, man. He was so bad. Like, honestly. They used every excuse in the book not to play Shedeur. Like, every excuse in the book. And then what happens? Their golden goose goes down, Gabriel goes down, and they have no choice. They even brought in a backup thinking that maybe they might even put the backup over Shedeur. But then I guess everybody in social media, whether it's newscasters, they were like, what the hell, play this guy. They finally played him. First game, he did okay. Second game, versus the Titans last week, he did amazing. Doesn't surprise me at all. No surprise. I'm guessing as the weeks progress, he's going to get better and better as he's getting more comfortable. Last week he had 364 yards against the Titans, 3 TDs in the air, 1 TD on the ground. They didn't win, but they definitely made a statement. And the statement is he's the guy. And he's going to need a few more games to get his feet under him. And I think why did they wait so long? That's all I could say. Like, Kevin Stefanski, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then to top it off, to add insult and injury, this man took you to the end of the game where you had the opportunity to win. You were on the goal line. And what does Stefanski do? He tries to get cute. He pulls out Shedeur, and I don't even know what that play was. I can't even. I'm still trying to figure it out. I've watched it like 5 times. I have no clue what it is. All I know is that it looked like shit. Nobody did what they were supposed to. Game ended, and they ended up fucking losing. So, Stefanski, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get your head out your ass, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. It's good.
It kind of seems like he doesn't trust him on the goal line for some reason. It's weird.
4 touchdowns. Yeah, don't trust him. That makes
sense.
And
why?
I don't think it's a trust thing. I believe it's just they purposely took it out of his hands, and because they run the Wildcat, they could say, okay, this is like our goal line type plays. We always do a Wildcat, but it's like at some point you're not going to the playoffs, right? Let's see if the quarterback could go in there and tie the game up for you. He's been dealing the whole second half. It's like that's where your football instincts, like as a coach, to make the right decision, the feel of the game. Like that was, we know that Stefanski picked Gabriel. That was his guy. So he's pulling for Gabriel. If Shedeur does better than Gabriel, then he looks bad. So he was putting all of his energy into Gabriel. And even now still, when you just let the guy prove himself on a stage. That's how you could galvanize a team, right? Like, you guys were down. This guy came back. Like, give him the ball. But he doesn't want him to really succeed, man. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I think he proved that.
I agree. I agree completely.
But the thing that's good about this whole thing is that no one can say that Shedeur was given anything. Right? Yeah. Now he waited his time. He was patient. He said all the right things. He got his opportunity, and now he's getting better and better the more reps he gets. He's starting the rest of the season. Here it is, man. Like, but my question is, what happens at the end of the season?
It depends.
Even if he does well.
That's the $1 million question.
Because Stefanski doesn't like him for some reason. Like, what do? Does Stefanski get fired? They have 2 first-round picks. Are they going to go draft a quarterback in the first round? Like you said, Raj, Cleveland doing Cleveland things. Like, we have no idea what they're going to do.
The fact that they are going into the draft next year with 2 first-round picks again, because I think they had 2 first-round picks last year. Like,
yeah, they did.
I don't know how many first-round picks does this team have to have before they could at least sniff 500. Like, what the hell? At this point, I'm like, fire Stefanski, bring in another coach. Use those draft picks to maybe beef up your O-line so that, I don't know, Shedeur isn't running for his life every 2 seconds.
Yeah, get him a weapon.
Get him a weapon, maybe. Get him a wide receiver. They have the running back. They have the defense. I wouldn't even really touch much on the defense. Maybe bring in another linebacker or something along those lines because they're getting run on like crazy. But, but just put some – just draft. Like, draft well. I mean, get rid of Stefanski. I just don't like his vibe. Like, he's coming up to the podium and it doesn't feel like he appreciates anything that's happening. And it's just a matter of time before he loses the locker room. And I feel like that's what was happening while he was playing Dillon Gabriel. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Cleveland, they have real NFL players that are making real money, and they want to win. If you're purposely not playing the guy who's playing better in practice, that's a huge issue.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're going to be like, what the hell are we doing here? Why are we here? Why are we playing just to lose when we obviously know this guy isn't the guy? And they knew Dillon Gabriel. I knew from the first game Dillon Gabriel was not the guy.
No.
I could tell. He didn't have an arm. Nobody even spoke about him. I didn't even hear his name until he was drafted that night. Didn't hear his name. This guy must have been like ranked 34 out of 50.
Yeah, turnover prone.
Yeah, he moved around a lot in college. He went to like 3 colleges. He threw the ball around in college, but it's college, right?
Yeah, it's NFL. It's a different animal. Yeah.
What's crazy though wasn't Stefanski like at one point like we did consider him a good coach? Wasn't that the consensus? It was like he was a good coach. He just didn't have the talent. What happened to that narrative? That narrative's gone now.
He is a good coach. I think it's like an ego thing right now. This is not about X's and O's. Like, if it comes to X's and O's, he's a good football coach. He's had tons of quarterbacks, and his offense usually produces. He was coach of the year 1 year, wasn't he? Like,
with the Giants
coach. Mm-hmm. Right now, like what Roger was talking about, how you're dealing with the locker room, how you're dealing with men, how you look a man in his face saying, I'm doing everything in my power for us to win, but you're not playing certain guys because of ego, or you don't like them or whatever.
It feels like a reality show. Like, one of those like reality shows where it's like you're forced to be together, and by like season 2, you're finding out like there's just like a hellish like bad vibes in the behind the scenes, and by the end of the season, either the coach is gone or the actors like switched out like Aunt Viv. Like, it's usually one of those things that come around. Like, that's what it kind of feels like with them right now. But it's like we have to wait till the season comes out to see what happens. But it's wild though. It's because to me, I'm like, we're not privy to being at the practices. So, we're not sure what his progressions were. Because unless I was hearing differently, it does. I don't know, like if he was dominating Gabriel and Gabriel just was still playing. Like, I don't know if it was like that, or he was just catching up on his own speed to like the playbook in terms of Sanders, but so it's like we're not privy to that information, but it seems like it just looks bad that like Shedeur is playing this well after like 3 games, and it's weird because the team has gone 1-2 and everybody's raving about like, what the hell's going on? Like there's more excitement about them being 1-2 than pretty much the whole season, and that's because of what Shedeur's been doing, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't think, to be honest with you, Calvin, I don't even think Shedeur was getting any reps during this summer. Anyways,
he wasn't running his offense.
No,
he wasn't running his offense. He was running the scout offense, so the other team's offense, and he was like in the meetings for his offense. He has to learn it, take notes, but he's not actually physically doing it in practice with everybody. He might take a receiver and be like, okay, let's run this play, or like after practice or something, but he's not running his offense with everybody.
Yeah, he didn't even sniff first team reps until he was literally like the backup. And even then, Dylan Gabriel was still getting first.
He wasn't getting first reps either.
Yeah,
which is malpractice. How do you not give your backup quarterback a couple snaps at the end of practice, just for people to hear him do the cadence and like, what are we talking about here, man?
It's the weirdest situation. It's so Cleveland.
Listen, Shedeur Sanders has proven that he's an NFL quarterback. I'm not going to claim that he's amazing.
At the very least,
he's a good quarterback. He gives you an opportunity. He attacks the ball, like he throws the ball downfield. He's accurate. He's athletic enough to buy time and escape the pocket. Like he'll stand in there, throw the ball, get hit. Like he could do it all. But he's a risk. Like there's times where he's gonna try to fit it in there or make a throw, but you have to deal with that.
Listen, everything that I'm seeing from him now
part of course, right?
It is. Everything I'm seeing him do right now is stuff that I see him doing, stuff that I saw him doing in college. Like he's no different in terms of how he's playing now compared to how he's playing in college. He was very accurate in college. He had a knack of getting out of sacks. Creative throws, everything. Like he could scramble. He's not the fastest guy, but he's fast enough. He's a winner. He is a winner. I'm glad he's finally getting a shot. But like I said, it's Cleveland. Cleveland hasn't. They wouldn't know what to do with a quarterback if literally Tom Brady dropped right into their lap. Prime Tom Brady 20 years ago. They would still not know how to do with him, and they'll find some way to fuck him up. Fuck Cleveland, man. Fuck Cleveland. Watch. And they're still going to fuck it up. I bet you money that they're probably going to draft the quarterback. If Stefanski is around, they're going to draft another quarterback next year again. Like, how many quarterbacks are you drafting? Like, that's 3 quarterbacks in 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, come the fuck on, man. Pretend
you keep saying they're going to draft a quarterback.
They might. It's crazy.
You keep saying they're going to draft. Well, okay. I don't watch college football. Who is there a stud coming in this draft? Because right now, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like there is really.
There's a few guys that are pretty good. I think there's like 1 or 2 guys that are really good. They're not generational or they're nothing like the quarterback room, like when Caleb and Drake and Jaden were drafted. But they're good. There's some guys that are having some really good seasons. But nobody really stands out to me as, this is the guy. Not like even like Cam Ward was last year. Like Cam Ward was the guy, number 1. Nobody ever wavered off of that, right? Yeah. There's nobody there. Like there's 3 guys that, they're in.
Yeah, but it's funny because I'm like with Stefanski. I'm like, do you think right now he looks like Gabriel? He must be so pissed at Gabriel right now. Like every time he walks past him in the locker room, it's just like, yo, get the fuck out of my face, man. Like, go fuck yourself. I wish I could cut you right now. Like,
I believed in you.
You know how mad he must be at him right now. But the reason why I'm saying that you guys keep bringing up they're going to draft another QB, which it wouldn't surprise me because it is the Browns. But because it's the Browns, there's that $50 million cloud that's like it's like this, like a Scud missile. And his name is Deshaun Watson.
I forgot about that
What's
guy.
happening right now?
Wow, you're
People
right.
are forgetting that. Oh, he's hovering. He's hovering. He's hovering. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like to the point where they I actually heard. I forgot where I heard this. It might have been Bomani Jones' show, but I heard that that the owner was at Deshaun's wedding this summer.
Oh shit.
So I'm kind of like, what?
So you think maybe it's a battle?
I can see next series. Like, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, two torn Achilles, scandal, Deshaun Watson. You know what? Let's go for the job.
Rubber Tub Johnson.
If anything, Shedeur should be the starter. Shedeur should be the starter, and Deshaun should be the backup. That's what should it be. And they should take the first two first round draft picks and draft football players.
Yeah,
just the best football players, and then. Yeah. But I agree with Roger. Get an O-lineman, maybe get a weapon, a receiver. Run with it, man. With a good defense.
Keep trying, man.
Listen. But are they? Are they? I don't know, man.
Listen, I've never seen a team have so many first-round draft picks and still fucking suck. Like, honestly, even the worst teams tend to get a little bit better. The Browns just find new ways of just playing shittier and shittier. And the irony is, last year's draft was actually not bad for them. Like, they picked up a really good linebacker. They picked up a pretty good running back.
Yeah.
Two
the
quarterbacks.
D tackle was really good too.
Yeah. So it's the D tackle they picked up was really, really good. Yet I don't understand. They still suck. Like, it's honestly, man. Somebody needs to do some sort of study into Cleveland and why they're cursed.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Do you mean study or seance?
Yeah.
Some voodoo. Some Obia boy.
Definitely need something, man.
But two things before we move. I was gonna say two things before we move on though. Like, does Myles Garrett have like shares in the city and like the property of Cleveland? Because like, why does he want to leave? Like this, are they giving him like shares in like acres of land or something like that? Like he's able to build his own town. So like, how is he still in Cleveland? Yo, this guy's unbelievable.
He's
unbelievable. And I'm like, but he seems like he's happy there. Like,
I don't think he is happy there, Calvin. Last season, I don't know if you remember, he wanted out badly. Like, badly. He wanted to be traded.
Oh, he did.
Nobody could say anything.
He did.
And then they basically pulled up a Brinks truck right up to his flipping house and gave him a shitload of money. And he seemed to be happy for a few months. But now it's like, oh my God, you see some of these losses and God, they're not a good team. And he should know because he's been there for how many years now, and they've always been shit. No matter who they bring in, they're still shit.
Yeah.
It's just a dysfunctional team. That's the problem. They're just dysfunctional.
Just inconsistent because they were pretty dominant defense up to that point, and then Tennessee Pollard ran all over them.
Oh, he had like 161 yards, 2 touchdowns on 25 carries. What 25 carries?
He had like a 70-yarder, man. Listen, I've watched every game Shedeur started, man. I'm locked in.
Yeah, it's the only reason why Brown stuff comes on. No other reason. Like, honestly,
but it's funny. The last thing I want to add though, because I want you guys to think about this. Seriously, think about this. Does anybody not realize, like, this season with the Browns right now, with the whole Shedeur Sanders and Stefanski narrative, is this not like the real live version of Any Given Sunday? Just like the Browns version of it, though.
Calvin, I was thinking that. I was thinking he's getting the Willie Beeman flipping. He's Willie Beeman. He's Willie Beeman. That's who he is.
He's Willie Beeman.
100%.
He's Willie Beeman.
100%. 100%.
Thank you. Willie Beeman.
Yeah.
Listen, anyhow, Shedeur drops a mixtape. anyhow he drops a mixtape, we know for sure this is Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
100%.
He does music though. He does.
Yo, oh boy. So it's coming. So basically it's coming. The mixtape is coming. That's what you're basically telling me.
Yeah.
We see it coming. Must be the Money remix.
Must be the Money.
Oh boy. Oh Lord, no. It's like, so with this season overall though, is this season making any sense to you guys? And I ask this because the parody of how this season is going right now is, to me, is kind of like, it's been borderline unreal. Like, just think for the last time we did this. The last time we did this, we were like unconcerned about the Eagles. We were raving about the Colts. Jonathan Taylor, we're arguing if Jonathan Taylor should be the MVP of the league. Now we're coming back to do this. We don't know what the hell's going on with the Eagles. The Colts are collapsing, and they just drafted, not drafted, but they just re-signed Joe Biden as the backup quarterback. So for you guys, I just want to see, like, what do you guys think is happening right now? To me, this season has been crazy. It has been crazy to me so far. The Patriots are 11-2. Nobody expected this to happen. The Rams are like the cream of the crop. I'm still not 100% sure about either of these guys. And then like Detroit, what happened with Detroit the last few weeks? How the hell are the Bears still doing this? You guys explain this to me, because I look at this and I listen. It's actually excitingly crazy, but I'm like it's kind of a little bit mind blowing as to what's been happening in the last few weeks.
Did you guys
tell me, because I'm not getting a true sense of like the leaders of like the teams, because by now you kind of have a sense of like, okay, this team looks really good. Right now, you don't really know. It's going to be a late bloom, I guess.
Yeah, everything's up in the air. It's been an interesting season, I'll say that much. I mean, I feel like I'm in the upside down. Like, I don't know if you guys follow Stranger Things, but I feel like I'm in the upside down right now, because the teams that were supposed to be good are playing like shit, and the teams that are normally shit are playing well.
Yeah.
So it's so weird. It's so weird. And then you throw in the Colts, like Phillip Rivers. This man's 44 years old. He hasn't played football in 5 years. He was coaching high school football, and they literally pulled him off the bench, and he's going to be starting a game now. Like, how does that make any rational sense to anybody? Crazy. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. You know, you got the Browns with their drama. You know, even the Eagles. Eagles have some drama too. Like, what's going on with AJ Brown? What's going on?
Tons of drama.
Yeah, it's like, there's a lot of drama going on this year, man. I don't know what's going on. You know, there is a lot of parity in the different teams. Like, in regardless of the conference, there seems to be a lot of parity between the teams, and it doesn't seem like there's one team that's really pulling away that's really truly dominant. You know, I thought the Rams were pretty dominant, but then I watched them the other day. They lost to
Carolina.
Carolina actually looked good.
No, man, they played tough. They played tough.
They did. They've been playing really good lately.
Yeah.
So it's like all these teams that were not playing well before, that you wouldn't even consider as being playoff worthy, all of a sudden they're stepping up. I suppose that's good to see, because you're seeing a lot of young quarterbacks come in and they're making a big difference on the team, and they're starting to build around them, which I like to see. It's just weird. You know, Lamar Jackson, is he injured? Is he not injured?
Oh, he's injured. There's something going on there, man.
They need to, if that's the case, they need to rest this guy, because he did not look good. Like, I watched that game last week. He doesn't look like himself. He's not running like himself. He's not throwing the ball. I'm watching him miss passes here, there, everywhere. Yeah, all these teams, man. Something's off. Something's in the water. I don't know what it is, man.
I don't know. I think it's some of those young teams are
across America, though.
They have good coaches.
They do.
Good coaches make a difference.
Yeah.
Rabel's proven it. Cohen down in Jacksonville. Look at Trevor Lawrence.
That's true.
But see, I find that the teams that we didn't expect to win, the ones that are winning, they haven't played a lot of good teams. So that's why we're like, they have a good record, but they're not tested. And then you have listen, man, Eagles. Hurts hasn't played well in a long time, like 4 games now. The defense is solid, but they have no cohesion or identity on offense, and it's like
it's weird.
It's not weird. They took an elite play caller. He left, and they're like, we won. They cheap out and they just promote from within. No, they should have went and spend money and got another elite play caller, because you see the difference. This is the difference. The play design, the play calls, there's injuries, but they still have top tier talent everywhere. They shouldn't be struck. It's painful watching the Eagles play. Them to move all down the field is you never know. It's roll the dice, man.
Yeah. Last game was definitely proof of that. The one thing I can say is, it's not uncommon for teams to try and bring up coaches from within. I don't know if this guy was studying under what was the former OC's name again for Eagles?
Kellen Moore?
Kellen Moore, yes. But obviously something's not working, and I don't know why Stefanski's waiting so long to make adjustments.
Sirianni.
Yeah, Sirianni, sorry. He needs to do something. Sirianni needs to do something. He needs to, I don't know if he needs to take over the play calling. I don't know if he needs to give it to somebody else.
Bro, I don't even think he would be good at that. If he was good at that, he would have done it already. He has not once ever called the offense for the Eagles. He has an offensive background, but he's a coach. He just wants to delegate and
Well, Kerry, maybe it's time for him to try.
See everything.
Because they got way too much talent on there for them to be this bad. Honestly, man, I watched my guy Hurts play a couple days ago, and it was rough. I've never seen somebody have 2 turnovers within the span of literally the same play.
It's so not like him either.
Not like him at all. He's usually conservative, doesn't throw away the ball.
That's the thing. It's he's being forced to do. He can do that, but it's not the thing. You have to use it strategically. He could drop back and throw the ball, but you don't want to just do that the whole time. It takes away from what makes him a special player.
Yeah. It's. I feel like he almost looks like he's a rookie playing in an offense that's not built for him. So he's trying his best to try and make it work.
Yeah.
But it's obviously not working. So they need to switch gears, and they need to switch gears quickly.
Quick, man. Quick.
Yeah. But even Dallas, it just goes to show you how quickly things are changed. Dak Prescott, a week ago, people were talking about Dak Prescott for MVP. They were saying whether he'll be able to come up, is he going to be able to make it to the playoffs? Because obviously Washington isn't doing that well. The Giants aren't doing that well. And they said the Eagles are stumbling. So they're saying, is Dak Prescott going to be the MVP? And then last game, they got their asses kicked, Dallas style. And it's honestly, it's the weirdest season. Yeah. It seems like you don't want to put your stock in on any one person or any one team, because something's going to happen. And then next thing you know, it's you end up being like the Colts.
This is the season.
So who's the best team in the league right now?
Damned if I know, man. There's teams that look good. I don't know if there's.
I have no idea.
I would put the Rams up there.
I would probably put the Rams up there too. I wouldn't say that they're ultra dominant though, but I would definitely put them up there.
I'll put them up there. I think they're one of the better teams in the league right now.
I would say that. I would definitely say that too. I'd say the Patriots too.
Yeah.
Between defense and offense, they're pretty well balanced. But they haven't really been tested.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this game coming up with Buffalo.
That's the thing.
It's going to be a good test for them. So,
Buffalo,
turned it
Buffalo
on.
has a little runway here.
They turned it on.
Well, Mahomes struggling, Lamar struggling. Do they play this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best chance.
Sunday at 1 p.m., Kerry. Sunday at 1 p.m.
The Patriots.
This is their best chance to win a Super Bowl. If they don't win this year, I'm sorry, you're never going to win. Because when's the next time they're going to catch the Chiefs basically sleeping like this? Honestly.
Yeah, like the Patriots to me are tough, but I'm like, that schedule is like, it's softer than like a Pampers bag. You know what I mean? Like their schedule has been so easy all year. So, you know, and it is what it is. It's about the scheduling, right? Like it is what it is. But like they're playing they're beating who's in front of them, but like they haven't really been tested to your point, right? And I don't know, like it's I think it's one of those seasons where like it's gonna come down to like these next 4 weeks. Like I think by the time we get into the playoffs, we're gonna kind of have a better. We're hoping we're gonna have a better sense of like, okay, this is gonna be the team that I think is gonna do it or come real close. You know what I mean? Whoever's going to be hot right now this is the time to kind of go on your run. You know what I mean? But I know there's 3 teams I think that I'm looking at, but I'll save that for our next segment. But like, I think there's like 3 teams that I think you can kind of look at to see like this, that might be interesting, but like everybody else it's,
but I think
it's just weird, man. It's just a crazy season. And to your
good
point with the Eagles, not to harp on the Eagles, sorry, but I want to say though, when I saw that the other day or a couple weeks ago, when the Bears went in there and beat the Eagles, I thought honestly, I looked at my phone. 'Cause I didn't watch the game. I looked at my phone. I literally thought it was like a glitch in the score app. I thought it was like a typo or something. Because I'm like, there's no way this could be true. You know what I mean? It's just been a weird. It's just that kind of weird. And then like I said, with the Bears again too, I've seen some of those Bears games. Their defense is good. It's not like spectacular, but it's good. You know what I mean? The offense, I'm like the run game is good.
No,
you know, Caleb has been good at times. Other times, you're like, yeesh. No. Ben Johnson is good, but I'm just saying, like, you look at the way they play. Sometimes you're just like, how are they doing this?
He out schemed the Eagles that game. He ran specific plays and motion to beat the Eagles, and it worked to perfection, and the Eagles didn't adjust to it. It was like a masterclass.
Yeah.
Seriously. Back to the Eagles front to run the ball down their throat like that. That was game plan all the way. It was crazy.
Is that the game that Swift and what's his name?
They both ran over 100 yards.
Yeah, I watched that game. That was
because
brutal.
The Eagles play with the 2 safeties, so there's one person out of the box, but they have Carter and Jordan Davis and all these big guys that take up blocks, but they make them penetrate up the field, and then the linebackers just come and clean up. And then Ben Johnson's running like traps, bringing a tight end in motion, coming back, trapping so the guy's flying upfield, getting cracked. Now the linebackers replacing the wrong hole. They're just gashing them. It's only when the Eagles decided, okay, like, you guys need to stop penetrating, take the double teams, and then let the linebackers make tackles. Then they started to stop the run. But
yeah, it was too late.
They got into they had to be aggressive at the end because they had to make losses. So they started blitzing and stuff. But that was a master class. The Bears outcoached Philly in that game.
And I think that's what you're seeing with the Bears. They're just coached really, really well.
Yeah, they are, man.
Like their offense and even their defense.
They're just opportunistic.
They are.
Defense, they'll make plays. If the plays are out there, they'll make them.
Yeah. Which is funny because I was just looking at the standings the other day, and when they lost to Green Bay last week, a couple days ago, they went from being the 2nd seed in the NFC to like the 7th to the 6th seed. Like they literally dropped that far because they're basically in the same conference, which is crazy. Like
with everybody, it's
Bears fans are crazy, man. I know a bunch of Bear fans, and they all are like, I don't know about the quarterback. I'm like, what are you guys on? You guys finally have a winning record. You're leading the division. Your quarterback is in his 2nd year. He's shown improvement. A team that's never had a quarterback, and these guys are like, I'm not sure.
Kerry, it's not that they're not sure of him. It's the fact that they don't like him because the Bears are real steel toe, like steel town.
Oh, that's a good
much
point.
Pale.
And he's
like, and he
he's the
is
California.
He's the California
painting his
painted nails. Yeah, he's like crying at the end of the games. They just don't like him. That's plain and simple. This guy could throw 100 touchdowns and they'll still be like, I'm not sure about this guy. You know, that's what the problem is. They watched him last year.
I think Dylan Gabriel will be better in this position.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, I'll say this though: the AFC North is a complete mess. The only thing I trust in the AFC South right now is Houston's defense. I know Jacksonville's been playing better, but like that Houston defense to me is, I think it's like the best in the league right now. Is them in Cleveland, which like is crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Denver Broncos have been solid too. They've been tough. Their defense is really good, especially their secondary. But do I trust Bo Nix? Not really. You know what I mean? And the run game is like they took a hit with Dobbins, so like I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know about them either. And then there's even the Packers. Like the Packers are solid. They've been good, but like I've watched some games of them where they've like legitimately had me scratching my head by like the fourth quarter. Like what are these guys doing? You know what I mean? So like it's been like I said, it's been a crazy season.
Yeah, it's every team has a weakness this year, and I think that might be the difference. Houston, fantastic defense, very strong up front, great secondary, but their O-line is shit. Their O-line is shit. CJ Stroud, he just came back from injury, and I'm sorry to say, but Davis Mills, he looked like he was a better fit for that offense rather than CJ.
I thought he was playing better right now, though. He's playing better now.
He played okay. I don't know if you watched the last game.
I watched the last game, the second half.
I found at times he kind of looked a little frazzled.
But because of his offensive line.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. He still throws to Nico Collins and so on. Yeah. Denver has a really good defense, and their offense is good at times.
That's it. It's the inconsistency. All these teams are
manageable.
Inconsistent.
Yes, that's the problem.
Like if each team plays to their optimal, they're like a tough team. Like if like Love plays great, they're a problem.
Yeah. If
Bo Nix plays great, Denver's a problem.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I've just seen too many with Bo Nix. I don't know. He has like 5 games where he threw under 200 yards.
Yeah.
Like most of them are like 150 yards. The running game, since Dobbins went out, I don't know. Their new the rookie running back's good, but I like Dobbins. Like
Harvey.
Yeah, RJ Harvey. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I like the combination between Dobbins and Harvey together. Yeah. And like I said, it seems like every team has some sort of weakness this year. And nobody really dominates. So it's gonna be interesting. Like I wouldn't put money on the playoffs because I have absolutely no clue what's gonna happen. Like in four more games, I don't know what's gonna happen. Denver has a rough schedule. Look at the Chiefs. I know we're probably gonna talk about the Chiefs in the next segment, but they're another team that's just like I don't know what's going on with them, man.
Yeah.
What isn't wrong with the Chiefs right now? And I know we'll talk about it in the next segment, but all the teams that used to dominate or usually do dominate, it's like they all have flaws right now, and they're just not winning. I mean, they're not paying to their potential.
No, I think all those Super Bowl runs, like Kansas City's showing their age.
Yeah,
like they just look tired.
They look tired. Yeah, their defense looks tired, except for
like even their offense, like dropping passes, like just making uncharacteristic mistakes. Like they just look worn down, man. Like they've been at it for a long time.
You guys think they're done?
No, they need to retool. Like they need to retool. Like it's they need some fresh blood in there, man.
You're stealing my notes, man.
Yeah, I agree completely, Kerry. I agree completely. I feel like
they have to repair that offensive line like badly.
The one thing I can say about Mahomes is I don't know what happened to this guy's deep ball, man. Like, I don't know if you guys watched the last game. His percentage, his completion percentage,
not as accurate.
He has not been accurate.
It's not as accurate
at all. And his deep ball, I don't know if you saw those 3 interceptions that he threw last game, but they were bad interceptions. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Where are you trying to put the ball?
He's forcing it, man. He's forcing it.
Yeah, he's pressing every single.
Yeah. I think there's too much on him. There's too much on his plate.
And no running game to speak of either.
Yeah.
Like when you're the leading rusher for most of the games,
that's a problem.
That's too much, man. That's too much energy he's expending and they're not.
And you're not a runner. And you're not
usually
a runner
they would win those games, but now they're losing. Yeah. They just look tired. That last game, okay, here it is. It's gonna here they come. And it's like no, like it's not coming, man. They have no juice in the tank. Yeah. They should have won that last game.
But really, truly, we shouldn't be surprised by this though, because I'm like they've been on a high essentially, even though they don't win every single year. They've basically been on a high since 2018. So at some point, like this, they're like we're gonna have to get to this stage. You know what I mean? Like they're here now. And they probably, they probably need to hit the free agency and go get a running back or go in the draft and maybe go up in the draft and get a stud. I don't know who the stud is coming out of college, but they may want to look at that route, fix their own line a little bit. Like Kelsey's still serviceable for sure, but he's getting up there in age. We know that, we know he's going to be retirement.
He's retiring, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, even Andy Reid, it's not that he's not coaching any differently, but I feel like he's on the verge of retiring too. I mean, he's up there in age. He probably has another maybe 2-3 seasons left. And if they don't turn it around sooner than later, it might even be less than that. So it's good. It's interesting to see what's going to happen with the next couple of years. I mean, I know we're going to get into that more detail next segment, but nobody's playing like every.
We're already getting into it now, but
no, they're done.
We're already getting into it now, really and truly, which is fine.
They're done this year. They're done. They're not making the playoffs.
They're done. Yeah, they're done. They're done.
But it was 9 straight conference
and
finals.
I think it was 6. It was something like that. Yeah, 6 years in a row.
Something crazy, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
it's 6. You're right. That's 6 because they won. They've been to 5 Super Bowls. And they won 3.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They won 3. And it's funny because that's why in football it's so hard to three-peat, right? Like even the repeat is tough, but the three-peat, man, like is so hard. You know what I mean? Like they tried it last year, they couldn't get it done, and then now it's like the wheels are slowly coming off its axle. You know what I mean? It's kind of is what it is right now. And then also too, like I think they need to get that number 1 stud, like out of receiver. They need to get that WR1, man. They need to get that one guy. Like I like Rashee Rice and those guys are good. They're just not. It's either they need another season or 2 to get to that level, or they need somebody to come in there like a Stephon Diggs, like how we did in Buffalo, or they need somebody to come and show them the way.
I think Rice is pretty dangerous, man. I don't think it's the weapons, man. It's not the weapons. I think Kelsey's done.
Yeah.
I don't think he has it anymore. You said he could be serviceable, but you need to find another tight end with juice that could give you someone that can attack the seam, who's a threat. Like Kelsey's good, but he's not gonna hit you deep anymore, down the seam anymore. He's like a security blanket guy. They need someone with juice. Yeah. They need to fix the whole line. Like when they paid everybody all that money and then they tried to scrimp out because they traded Tooney, they let go of Tooney.
Yeah.
And they let go of somebody else, and then that's the one thing they should have kept strong. Just keep the O-line tight, man. We'll we'll sign free agent running backs and corners. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree with that. I mean, their O-line definitely needs to be rebuilt. And I mean, I feel like a lot of it is just them just having a bad season. Like, for instance, Rashee Rice, I think he's a Super Bowl wide receiver 1. But the guy missed 6 games because of whatever suspended for whatever gambling or whatever crap that happened there. Kelsey, I feel like Kelsey.
I think it was a DUI, right?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, Kelsey. I feel like Kelsey's done. Their O line. First, their right tackle got taken out. Then their left tackle recently, the guy that they literally just drafted this year, who was 30th, Josh Simmons.
Yeah,
he's having surgery on his wrist. And then they lost their starting guard as well, Trey something, whatever his name is. Trey Smith.
He's a beast.
So they're literally like their O line is being held together with like chewing gum and band-aids right now.
Duct tape.
Yeah, literally. And then their defense, Chris Jones looks like he's the only one who wants to play, honestly.
Yeah, but he's super inconsistent too, though.
But he is super because this year he is. I feel like he's getting older, and that's what happens.
Yeah, he takes plays off.
Yeah, he was the whole defense for the past 4 or 5 years now. And I feel like now he's getting older, and they haven't really refreshed the crop of linebackers or D linemen. Like they haven't brought in anybody to actually make them any good. Like honestly, they're still most of the defensive players are the same guys that they've been playing with for the past 3-4 years.
They've been good. They've been good.
This year they haven't been though. This year
no.
Yeah, this year I mean, in the past they have. It's been enough in the past couple of years, but this year they just look old, man. They're getting run on, they're getting thrown on, you name it. I just feel like they need a refresh. They definitely need a refresh.
Yeah. So what do? Do you trade away Chris Jones?
I would start. You have to you have to start drafting young guys, man. Yeah, they have to draft better. You know, they need to focus on the O line probably first. Draft a running back because they have no running back. They have 4 running backs. When you have 4 running backs, you don't have any backs. You know, Pacheco was good, but then he got injured last year. And I feel like since he came back, he just hasn't been. I don't know. He's still explosive at times. He looks explosive at times, but he's not consistent, and he's not hitting those holes like he used to. You know, they have Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt sometimes, half the time, he looks like he's running in mud. Yeah, they keep bringing back these guys that have played for years and years, but they're not producing. So it's like, I don't understand the point of bringing them back.
But Roger, it's funny you're saying that about Kareem Hunt. You're like, the reason why he looks in mud is because he is running in mud. It's because he is. Yes.
Yeah. It's just I feel like that whole team just needs a refresh.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say even it's funny because even years back, you remember when like Kareem Hunt was like the next running back stud. You know what I mean? And it's like his career took some unfortunate turns, and it's like okay, now it's like we're here, but now he's the old vet now. You know?
Yeah.
He doesn't have that same juice, and then Pachero or whatever. He's not like he's just not that guy.
No, not anymore.
You know what I mean?
He used to be like he was a hard runner.
Yeah, he runs hard. Yeah.
But now it seems like I don't know. He's just so inconsistent, and I don't know if it's because of the O line. But I find like since he came back from that injury last year, he didn't look the same. And now this year it doesn't look like he's the same neither.
He wasn't the same.
Their wide receivers, they keep dropping passes. Xavier Worthy, he was supposed to be the guy. He was supposed to be the deep threat that was supposed to replace. What's his name?
Be the new Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, Tyreek Hill. He was supposed to replace Tyreek Hill. He's like a 4-2 guy. I remember he was 170 pounds wet, but he was like a 4-2 guy.
Right.
But I don't know. He seems like a gimmick guy. Like on handoffs, he's fine. I don't really see him catching very many deep passes. He just like if he has 1 or 2 catches per game, I think that's a lot for him at this point. Yeah. And they're still trying to funnel passes to Kelsey, and Kelsey's just dropping everything now. Like, you
can tell, man. Like he's there. He's there at that point. Yeah. He might. I could see him saying, "You know what? One more ride, like his farewell tour." Mm-hmm. But honestly, come on, bro. Just go live the good life with your wife.
Mr. Swift, pack it up.
Yeah.
Go on tour with her.
Yeah, man.
You just live the rest of your life, bro. Yeah. Because this ain't it.
You want him to be a roadie? That's what you're trying to get. That's what you're trying to put him out. You're trying to put the roadie pastor side? That's what you're doing? Roadie pastor? Man, you're harsh, Roger. You're really harsh.
Listen, man, when your time's up, your time's up, man. He was on top of his game for a long time. You know, he won 3 Super Bowls.
100%.
He was one of the main reasons why they won those Super Bowls. So I mean,
He's in the argument. He's in the argument for the greatest tight end of all time.
I think so. At one point, absolutely. But I feel like now is
not to me, but he's in the conversation.
Yeah, his time's done.
Sure.
I feel like his time's done. Half the time, he doesn't look like he's that interested. I didn't even think he was going to come back this season, to be honest with you. I think if their playoff, if they lose, if they don't make the playoffs this year, I feel like.
But I think. But I'm like, I feel too that like we've all been spoiled like by the Chiefs' greatness and like the amount of playmakers that they have. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just time to hit that reset button now. Like they got to go back and start well and retool. Like Carrie said it perfectly. Like I said, to the point I thought he was stealing some of my notes, but like they got to just retool, hit that button, and then just start over. Yeah, there you go. Just start over and you just go from there. You know, like that's it. Like this, and I don't mean like when I say they're, and it's a funny thing. It's like they're not because of Mahomes. Like they're not like. It's just a couple of players, a couple of fixes here and there, and they're right back in it.
Right back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're right back in it. Like if they make, I don't know which stud wide receiver is available. Because like I said, Rashee Rice is nice. I agree with you. I'm saying if they can get that like that Justin Jefferson type, like if it's funny. Now I'm bringing this up. If I'm them, and if Minnesota doesn't fix their quarterback situation, I'm like that vulture just hovering over that franchise. Because if I could get a pick and have him come to Kansas City, that alone could change almost everything right there. Because you can see he is frustrated. It's like he's young enough where it's like you can't go through 2 seasons of that. Like if Minnesota doesn't fix the situation, you can't go through 2 seasons of that.
Yeah.
Like he will tear that place apart.
Yeah, the Vikings they're another. That team's a mess. Honestly, they're another mess. Like last year, they were on top of the conference. They had Daniel Jones. He was playing amazing.
No, it was Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Daniel Jones is the backup.
Yeah,
Darnold.
sorry. It was Sam Darnold. Yeah, he had that team humming, man. They should never got rid of this guy. Honestly.
Well, look him now in Seattle.
He looks good.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's had a couple bad games.
He did,
but. I mean, for the most part, for the year, he's played really well. They're a dangerous team, eh?
Their defense.
That's another team. If Darnold plays well, that team is problems.
Yeah,
that's like a top 5 defense.
Yeah,
that's a solid.
And Jigba is a beast.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that good. Honestly,
oh man, he's silky smooth out there.
Oh my god! All they had to do was drop. Once they dropped DK, this guy just took off like a rocket, man. Honestly,
he's a route runner, man.
Yeah, I feel like that team, as long as they focus on the run, and as long as they focus on the run and sprinkle in some passes here and there, I feel like they could go far. 100%.
Their defense is legit. I was surprised when I watched them. I was like, let me see what they're about. They get after you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but just to circle back to the Vikings, like, honestly, man, I don't know what they were thinking. I do not know what they were thinking. Like, they had a rookie. They had McCarthy last year. Yes, he got injured to training camp. He was supposed to be the guy. Then this year, he's healthy. They figure, okay, he's going to be the guy. So, they basically tell Sam Darnold to just hit the road, and now they're in QB purgatory. Like, what the hell? They got players there. They got Jefferson there. Jefferson is pissed off. I swear I can't remember the last time this guy hit 100 yards catching. Like, it's a mess. It looks rough.
No, the Colts are in purgatory right now.
Colts too, yeah. Rivers.
Jeez, man.
I can't figure that one out for the life of me, man.
Richardson's on IR. So the top 5 pick on IR. The free agent quarterback you brought in on a 1-year deal that was playing great, tears his Achilles.
Why did they play him?
Huh?
Kerry, why did they play him? This guy had a fracture He had a fracture.
I know.
Why did they play him? Why? Like, who could not see this guy getting injured coming?
They deserve that for real. They deserve that.
Like that is like that is. I hate to say it.
I saw him warming up before the game, and you could see him limping, and I'm like, this is not a good. He's not finishing this game.
No, hell no.
And that's coaching malpractice. Now look, you're screwed.
Listen, they did the same shit to Andrew Luck. That's the reason why this guy left. Like he literally retired when he was like 26, 27 years old because he was tired of rehabbing every single season. And now they're doing the exact same shit. Like, honestly,
and you know they play Seattle this weekend.
Oh my god, guy! They got their
Rivers
free agent quarterback taken out. Huh?
You think Rivers is playing this weekend?
I don't think they have a choice. Even the backup is injured. The backup is injured too. I don't even know what the guy's name is. I've never heard of this guy.
Leonard, not Kawhi.
Knee injury. Knee injury. Phillip Rivers is their only quarterback on the roster right now.
That is crazy. You can't go sign a free agent quarterback somewhere like other than a 44-year-old. That's wild. I mean, hey, for all the old people out there, respect. Team old balls. Go for it. But a lot of mercy, man.
I don't know, man. 44 years old, hasn't played in 5 years. I know he probably knows the offense.
Yo.
I mean, fuck, dude.
That's like me going to the rec, playing 5-on-5 full court.
To keep this moving, though.
I can do it, but my knee's gonna swell up and my back's gonna hurt.
No. Yo, but with the Rams though, I know we're talking about the Seahawks, but the Rams, do you guys believe that they're actually they're serious contenders?
Yes.
Because like. I have to admit, even as a Niners fan, and it hurts my soul to say this as a Niners fan. It hurts my soul deeply, but they're legit. Like I can't sit there and knock them. They're legit.
They check all the boxes. They definitely check all the boxes. Personnel wise, probably one of the best, if not the best offense in the league. They have Matthew Stafford, the grizzled veteran who's won it before. They picked up Davante Adams, which was insane because I still can't figure out of all the teams how another team did not make a stronger pitch to Davante Adams. Like honestly, it's unfair.
Yeah.
Like Stafford, literally, like every game I watch this guy. They're on the 1 yard line. What do? They literally throw the ball up to Adams and he catches it. The man has 18 touchdowns this season. Yeah. 18 touchdowns. Do you know how many touchdowns Stafford has? Stafford has 34 touchdowns. Is it 35? 35 touchdowns. 35. 18 of them went to Davante Adams. 18. That's more than half, Calvin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
More than half. They have Puka Nacua on the other side, which is completely unfair.
Yeah, man, he's a monster. That guy is tough.
Yo,
he is tough, man.
And then you look at the O-line, excellent O-line,
good running back,
solid running backs.
Good run game.
Is stepping up. Like they're basically timeshare. Corum is stepping up. They still have Williams, and then their defense is solid. Like they are. If I just put together a team, they are the team right now. Like honestly. So yeah, I do.
That
think
defensive front four is wild too. That defentive front four is like young and crazy.
And they have young guys in the secondary that are playing well, like Emmanuel Forbes, and like they're a good team. Good coach. They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough. But hey, the Niners are hanging in there. Listen, Shanahan is a great coach. He's like leaning into like playing complementary football. Okay, my defense is hurt. My best player is McCaffrey. They give him touches, runs. They throw the ball to him. Play action, Kittle. Like move the chains. Like. Play good, solid. Don't give up big plays on defense. Coach Salah is a great DC.
Yeah, that was a big move.
Yeah.
Three best players on defense are out, but they bring it every week.
Yeah, I agree. They're still in there.
They're a good team. If Purdy plays well, they could upset a lot of people. They could beat the Rams.
Yeah,
like
they did beat the Rams.
Right?
They beat the Rams. They didn't even have Purdy playing.
which is wild. Mac Jones, Mac
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 Jones.
Jones.
Mac Jones, right?
Who?
Oh my God,
Mac Jones.
no, where did
Mac
this come?
Mac
Jones.
Jones. Who?
Mac Jones, where did this come from? Like honestly, man, Patriots drafted this guy, and you know what? First season, he made the Pro Bowl, and they did make the playoffs, so I'll give that to him. But I mean, like Kerry always says, coaching matters. And when Bill screwed him over and basically gave him a DC for his
As an
OC,
OC.
that basically torpedoed everything. So it is nice now to see him finally. He's more sure of himself. Like he looked legit when he was playing for San Fran.
Oh, he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He could win you games in the NFL.
Listen, man, I would not be surprised if next year he's going to be traded to the Vikings. Like I could see that legit as a team that would probably go for him.
Or Indy.
Or Indy, yeah. Well, I think Indy's probably going to stick with Daniel Jones, but we'll see.
After Achilles, he's not going to be able to play next year.
Oh, you think he's going to be out the whole year next year? Really?
He just tore his Achilles. Like he just tore it.
I know they were talking about he'd probably come back like maybe mid-season next year, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And how much you gonna pay? How much you gonna pay him?
Probably.
Get him what 20 this year?
But I was gonna say the way these Achilles injuries are handled now, he might be back by October. Like some of these Achilles injuries, they're back in like 8 months.
I'm moving on.
It depends on their healing and whatever, of course. But
I'm moving on from Daniel Jones. Come on, what are you talking about?
Listen, Kerry, when he was playing, he had them humming, man, until they figured out how to start playing.
Until they're gonna meet really good teams, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, no. Well, they hurt him stupidly.
That's how it goes with him.
Yeah, fracture in his tibia. Yeah, let's still put him up there and see what happens.
This is a history. This is what happens. Like he plays good, and then he gets hit, he gets hurt, he doesn't play, or he's in and out, and then his performance plummets. He's a backup. You can't rely on him for 17 games and the playoff run. No, he's getting hurt.
Yeah, he's the type of player that plays just good enough to make you kind of want him, but not good enough for you to actually keep him and actually go somewhere. Yeah. So he's kind of like in that gray area where it's like, should I keep him? Should I not keep him? When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's fucking bad.
Yeah, man. You would rather, like, I would take Mac Jones instead of Daniel Jones coming off an Achilles.
Yeah.
With Jonathan Taylor back there, they're the same guy. Daniel Jones is probably a better athlete. That's it.
Well, he's younger, that's for sure. Yeah.
Mac Jones is way younger. What?
And who knows? You're saying Jones might be a backup. Maybe the Browns go after him. They're still the Browns, right?
Yeah, or maybe Joe Flacco's
they might still try.
Yeah.
But sorry to go back on the Browns for a quick second though. Like that team has a great collection of vets.
New blood.
They've won before, obviously, with that QB and coach combo, and then on top of that, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Super Bowl again is in LA.
Is it?
They might F around and do this again.
It is.
Have Dr. Dre them coming back at halftime.
That is.
Or no, Bad Bunny. This year's Bad Bunny. But it's in LA this year again. So I'm like, man, that would be crazy if they do that like twice. Within the same decade, they played like a home game for the Super Bowl and like that. I mean, but the thing is, it's an actual possibility.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
It's an actual possibility. But I will say this though, they are in the best division in the football right now, because like my Niners are literally just a game behind them, and they have a victory on them too. And if you look at the last 5 games, all 3 of those teams, Rams, Niners, Seahawks, are all 4-1. They all play each other one more time before the season ends. So I'm having the sense, the inkling that like, I think the NFC representative might come from that division. I think to me that's the only thing that I actually believe in going into like the end of the season. I think one of those 3 teams might be representing the NFC because they're all tough. And I hate the Seahawks, but they're tough.
They're tough, man. They're good.
Anything's possible this year, honestly, man. Nothing would surprise me, to be honest with you. Nothing would surprise me.
What about the Steelers?
You said the Steelers?
Yeah, do you think the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs?
Oh man, so I feel sorry. Well, actually, I don't feel sorry for any of them. Tom, I mean, like I was gonna say, I feel sorry for Tomlin a little bit, but because I got to support my black head coaches, but like I do the QBs, but yeah, man, it might be time, man. It might be time.
That's another team, man. That's another team that's kind of like stuck in the middle. Like honestly, they keep recycling. Like they haven't found a quarterback since Big Ben left.
Yeah,
and I feel like they're literally just recycling quarterbacks at this point.
Yeah, they just make the wrong decisions all the time.
Constantly.
And that's not Tomlin's fault. That's not Tomlin's fault, but it's an organizational issue. But I mean, really and truly, they should have drafted. Really and truly, think about it. They should have drafted Shedeur. They had the picks in the 3rd and 4th round. They should have drafted Shedeur.
1,000%. Yeah,
it actually fell perfectly for them because they didn't have a 2nd round pick. They took their first round guy, I think a D lineman. You skip your 2nd pick, 3rd pick, boom, you get a franchise quarterback. What?
It would have been insane.
Yeah.
Like,
with that defense, with the weapons they had,
to learn behind Aaron Rodgers. Come on, man.
Yeah, I was going to say that's my point. Even if you haven't played behind Rodgers for a season, that's huge for his development.
That would have been a smart way to go, but I don't know, man. The Steelers
and getting rid of Pickens was stupid as hell.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
It was stupid as hell. Why would you get rid of a weapon? Imagine him and DK. That's a problem.
That is a serious problem.
That's a game changer.
Yeah. I feel like Pittsburgh is one of those teams that's always stuck in the middle. Like they're just good enough to be 500, but they're not good enough to actually make a run in the playoffs. So every year, their draft pick is always towards the middle. It's always in the middle. So you have to be really good or draft really well to get your starting quarterback in the middle, because basically quarterbacks are usually drafted at the beginning, or they're drafted later on down the line, and usually it's for backups. It's never for a starter.
Yeah.
But they need to figure that quarterback position out. Like honestly, man, Tomlin is just kind of wasting away at this point. And surprisingly, Pittsburgh is still in there. Like
they're still in it, though. They're still in it.
Baltimore's playing like shit. They could actually win this division. Like honestly,
win the division. They really could.
Yeah.
Right there for them.
That was a big win. I didn't think they were going to beat Baltimore. I was shocked.
I was shocked until I saw how Baltimore's playing, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, Lamar. They need to sit this guy, put him on IR. It's later in the season. I get it. It's not ideal, but Lamar does not look like Lamar at this point. I do not know what's going on with this guy. Like he's a shell of himself.
Yeah.
And it's just not working. Nothing's working. The run game.
No.
Nothing seems to be working for these guys. Like even their defense. Oh, they used to have amazing defense, and now it's like they're getting run on. They're getting passed on. I don't know, man. Maybe it's one of those teams that needs to be run again also as well.
Yeah, it's shaky. So I'll do a few quick hitters before we wrap up. Who's the MVP of the NFL right now? Is it Stafford, and then is it basically Stafford to take?
Oh, you have to put Drake May in there. Absolutely.
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, Calvin,
He's been good though. I'll
he does not have as much talent as Stafford, and he has the same record or better record.
Better record. And a lot of the statistics, he has a higher completion percentage. Yeah. He has a higher QBR, quarterback rating. Throws a better deep ball. I mean, what Stafford is beating him at, he does.
Better deep ball?
Better deep ball. He is the best deep ball thrower right now this season. Absolutely 100%. Yeah.
Oh, Okay.
Statistically.
Okay.
And look who he's throwing to. Who's he throwing to? A bunch of no names.
For sure. He's on the money, man. Listen, he throws a pretty deep ball.
He's throwing the booty.
Pretty deep ball, man.
Oh, it's just soft, and drops it in the bucket.
Friendly. Yeah, I would say Stafford's definitely up there. But I mean, if I'm looking at most valuable player, like I judge MVPs a little bit differently. I'm like, if that team lost you, where would the team be?
Yeah.
Drake May is that whole team because not one of his receivers right now, and including Stephon Diggs, they're not making no All-Star teams. You look at Matthew Stafford, 2 wide receivers, they're studs, absolute studs, 100% All of Famers. The O-line, much better. Solid O-line. Running backs, running game, 10 times better.
Yeah.
Patriots running game is like 30th. They're like 30th in the league. Like they're not good.
They make plays, but they don't.
But they're not good. Everything is falling on Drake May. If Drake May does not produce, then that team is 2-11 or 4-14 like last year. No team has turned around bigger than the Patriots. And I know easy schedule. Everybody says easy schedule, whatever. No team has taken a turn more than the Patriots, and I believe it's big Drake May. And don't get me wrong, Vrabel, 100%. It's the Vrabel effect, but Drake May is 85% of that.
Well, he's in the conversation,
and he should be.
You have to put him in the conversation. You have to.
If he outplays Josh Allen this season, if he outplays Josh Allen this Sunday, I have a feeling he's going to be back on top because those two are kind of fighting it out now.
Yeah, you don't think Stafford's fighting? I mean, listen, Stafford has what? He's 4th in the league in yards. He leads the league in touchdowns by like almost 10 touchdowns from Drake May. He's only thrown 4 picks.
I would say 18 of them came to Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think Stafford wins it, but Drake May's in the conversation. He's in the conversation.
I think if Stafford has if Stafford doesn't have
sure.
If he struggles within the next 4 games, I think Drake May's in there. I think he's right in there, and he's consistent. He's not too flashy. Like he hasn't even had a 300-yard game, yet he's leading the league, and I think he's still leading in yards. I'm not sure. Before they went on their bye, he had the most yards in the league. And literally, they're from like 250, 280, 280, 280, 280. He hasn't even hit 300 yards in one game yet. He's still leading the league in yards.
He's second in the league in yards. I think it's Prescott's first right now.
Okay. But he's consistent. He's very, very consistent. You know, Stafford has 4 interceptions. He has 6, I believe, at this point now. And I mean, but it'll be interesting. It's going to be a race for the last 4 games. The one thing I can say is that the Patriots do have a very soft schedule. I mean, after Buffalo, it's Baltimore, the shell of Baltimore, whoever shows up. Then they have Miami, which Miami does look a lot better. But then you have Miami, and then they have the Jets, which is basically whatever, high school team, whatever.
But if Josh Allen puts up crazy numbers for the next 4 weeks,
essentially, at this point,
he might be in there too.
He might be, because if he keeps on doing 4 touchdowns and rushing yards and passing yards and winning, they win out.
Yeah, he might be in there as well, 100%. Yeah.
Right, this is a big game on the weekend.
Yeah.
Huge.
I would love to put Myles Garrett in there too. It's just too bad Cleveland sucks. But I mean, this guy already has 20 sacks and there's like 4 games to go.
Which is
He's
wild.
gonna break it.
Yeah, he'll get I think he's still gonna get the defensive.
Oh no, 100%.
I hope he breaks it. I'd like to see him do it.
I would like to see him do it.
He has to.
It's Michael Strahan, right? He had like 25 or something.
No, he beat it by 1.
22 and a half sacks.
Controversy because Brett Favre just went down when he saw him, and
okay. Plus, I mean,
the number's 22 and a half.
Is that what the record is?
By Strahan, right?
Yeah.
But to Strahan's defense,
Yes,
it also
the number's
happened
20. The number's 22 and a half.
in less games, right? Because they just expanded it to like what is it, 18 games now or 16 games?
18. Yeah, so it was 16 back then.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think it's 1 or 2. Yeah, two. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point. I know the Colts grabbed Phillip Rivers, but why didn't the Colts go after Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning to see if those guys are available?
Joe Namath. I heard Joe Namath is still active.
Andrew Luck probably still has PTSD, bro. He probably doesn't even answer their calls.
Andrew Luck doesn't even show up to the game, guy. He's not even an alumni anymore.
Yeah.
Like they took his name. They took his name off of.
I heard they did try Montana and Steve Young too.
I would have called Cam Newton.
It's true. Yeah, why not? Hey.
You know he's in shape.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point.
Cam Newton with
that's a good point.
Jonathan Taylor. I would throwing up to those receivers. I would have Cam Newton for sure.
Yeah.
Because he still looks like he's working out. I mean, dress code be damned. He's still looking like he works out right now. Like he can still play.
Yeah. I mean, the man looks like
that actually would have made sense.
Yeah, like
it would have. Yeah, I feel like there's tons of other options aside from him. So I don't know. I don't understand this Phillip Rivers thing.
So what they said on ESPN was the head coach for the Colts has correspondence with Phillip Rivers because he's running the same offense for his son in high school because he's a high school coach. So they probably talk weekly, right, about offense, and then yeah. Can you believe that?
Colts are trying to get this man killed.
That's luck. What I'm saying.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. They need to get him a bulletproof vest or something. This guy's gonna be a statue back there.
Let me tell you something. When you're in your 40s, do you ever try to jump off? You ever try to stand on the chair and jump off the chair? You know how high you feel when you're standing on a chair to jump off? When you're in your 20s, you could hurdle that chair. When you're in your 40s, you stand on that chair to go like hang something up on the roof. You like literally have to take your time stepping down. And that's being in shape. So to get hit from like 300 and something pound guys 5 years after being out of the league. Because I remember which player was it? I forgot which player it was where they were like, he was talking about how after he retired and he went back to watch a game, like he went on the sidelines to watch a game. And he said everybody looked like they were running like 150 miles an hour. And he was like, how the hell did I play this game? He said, and this is like maybe a year or two out of the game. And he was like, what the hell was I? How did I do this? Like, what the hell was I doing? Now you're asking a 40-something-year-old man to come and play 5 years after his last game. You know what it reminds me of when you guys were talking about it earlier? That quote in Boys in the Hood. You want to see a dead body? We might see it on Sunday. You actually might see it on Sunday.
Yo, facts. If he plays against Seattle, man, yo, if I was the defense coordinator, we're coming after this fool. I'm going into the meeting like straight up, fellas.
Blitz.
The first 3 plays, green light. Let's light this old man up. Because if we get him up out of there, they're done.
Listen, do you guys know what the remaining schedule is? Like, I had to look this up. So their next game is against the Seahawks. Then they play the 49ers. Then they play the Jaguars. And to end off the season, they play the Texans.
Jeez.
Like, what the fuck? Honestly. Yo, this guy is going to get murked. I say he lasts 2 games, if possible. I say by the 49ers game, they're going to be taking him out on a stretcher.
Yeah, man. It's not going to be good.
No, it's a young man's game, man. 44?
It's elderly abuse. It's elderly abuse. It is. It's elderly abuse at this point. It's not right. You can't do that to somebody like that. It's elderly abuse.
Mid-40s. coming off the high school bench, and he's gonna play because
man, it's crazy.
Oh
It's
man,
crazy.
this is gonna get ugly, guys.
Yo, the first time he gets hit, he's gonna rethink his whole life choices. The first time he gets hit in that game,
Is
he's gonna rethink his whole life at that point.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
It's funny. By him doing this, he's resetting his clock. So he has to wait another 5 years again. So I'm like, was it worth that? To me, I'm like, man, like you got like 9 sons. Could one of your sons play?
You know, he was
grandfather. He's the grandfather. This man has 10 youths.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
but is he a Hall of Famer?
Wild.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he is. I think so.
What is
I don't know that. What has he done to be an Hall of Famer?
His stats are crazy.
Regular season, sure.
His stats are wild.
In terms of yardage, passing yardage, he's like up there.
But playoffs?
Listen, I'm with you. I don't think he should be in. I think he was a very good quarterback, but he wasn't special. He was just good quarterback.
And there's been plenty of good quarterbacks. Like he was a good regular season quarterback. I'll give that to him 100%. But he hasn't even won Super Bowls. Like I could compare him to not Peyton Manning, to Eli Manning. Eli Manning.
Don't you dare do that, Roger. Don't you dare. You mother.
At least he won Super Bowls. At least he won. His claim to fame is 2 Super Bowls. And I get that.
Oh, you mother.
But Rivers, he hasn't even. I can't even. Has he ever won a playoff game? Like, I don't even know, man.
No, come on, Roger. He's won playoff game. Stop it. Don't do that. Stop it.
I will need to look it up, Calvin. I will get back to you on that one, bro. I will get back to him.
No, he absolutely has won playoff games. He's won playoff games. Yeah. Like for you to compare that, for you to throw Eli's name out there, you mother. How dare you? How dare you do that? I was slightly disgusted by that comment. Should the theme music for Cam Ward be "Keep Your Head Up" by Tupac Shakur?
Yes. Yes, he needs all the motivation and support. But yo, he's got some tools, man.
He does.
He can swing that rock.
And he's a rookie. Like, I don't expect rookies to produce, so I'm not surprised.
He can sling that rock. He can throw, man.
Yeah. The bad thing is that when you're the number 1 pick, you're literally going to the worst team in the league. That's almost guaranteed every single year. So if he goes in his first year and he turns it around, he would be a god. But he is playing how I expect any rookie to play. He basically has no wide receivers.
No weapons.
No weapons. Line. The O-line's a patchwork O-line. You know, even the running back, like Pollard, his best game was last week. Aside from that, he hasn't really done much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's playing how I expect him to play. I think he's going to play better next year. You know, I compare it to like Bryce Young. He might have the Bryce Young sort of, you know, it might take him 2 or 3 years before it finally clicks and he starts playing. I mean, you know, I expect rookies struggle. That's what they do. They should struggle. You know, they're not playing college anymore. Yeah. The NFL is a faster game, bigger, stronger, faster, smarter.
Yeah.
And you don't get that season or 2 to sit the bench and learn, right? Like you're getting thrown to the wolves right away. So it's going to take a little bit of time.
Early, yeah. I expect him to struggle. So, yeah, I think he's still going to be good. I mean, I've seen flashes of it. Like he could sling that rock, man. 100%.
Yeah. He makes some crazy throws.
Yeah,
he can make every throw, like arm angle, like it's impressive.
Yeah,
but you got to protect him though, because you don't want him getting the yips in like a couple of years because he's getting hit so much, right? Like you got to like get at least draft, because they're gonna get a high pick again this year. Draft like the top O lineman. I think the one thing I do hear that the O line. Actually, I'm not sure about if the O line draft is strong this year.
It is
for prospects. It is, right? Yeah. Go get you one of them guys, man, and then try to get like a stud, like a free agency or trade or something. Like get another vet, and then just at least you have protection. At least you give him time to make some throws. You know what I mean? But you don't want it to be like David Carr. Yeah.
With all young
you don't want to be like David Carr.
Bring in, spend the money because you have the quarterback on the rookie deal. You go get him a vet route runner, pay that guy money for like 2-3 years until your quarterback gets established. Then you could like get rid of the vet and bring in. Now your quarterback's a vet, and now you bring the stud rookie receiver.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works when you have a young quarterback with a young stud receiver. They could grow together.
Yeah.
But it's usually better to bring in the vet for the quarterback because that receiver kind of teaches them the game and the nuances and gives him someone to trust that he's out there is going to be where he's supposed to be all the time.
Yeah. Because even rookie receivers, they have issues too.
Yeah.
It's rare that they come in and they're just tearing it up. I mean, look at Egbuka. He's a perfect example. He came in, like, his first 4 or 5 games were spectacular.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was naming him the guy. But the past 5 or 6 games, he has not played good as well. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw last game where this guy dropped an open touchdown in the end zone. It was bad.
Yeah.
But usually, like, rookies are just, they're up and down. They're just...
And the seasons are long. They're used to playing 8 games and they're 10 games and their season's over.
It's true.
It's like, no. We're week 10, but we got like 8 more.
Yeah.
Like,
and we might make the playoffs.
Like, what? what you saying?
Yeah. It's different, man. It's a whole different game. That's the thing. Like, I mean, best thing
begging for Mike Evans to come back now.
Best thing Tennessee could do is draft an old lineman. I don't know if they're going to do it because it's Tennessee and it makes too much sense. A lot of these teams, they would rather draft a flashy wide receiver than build an old line.
Yeah.
God knows they'll probably go for a running back or something. I don't know. And and basically, I would bring a vet inside there, like bring a Stephon Diggs type. Stephon Diggs. He's the reason. I still believe he's the reason why Josh Allen is as successful as he is today.
For sure, he needed him, man.
He needed
a million percent.
He needed him. And right now, Drake May is using him, and he is a steady veteran. He's the one that brings everybody up. He's seen it all. He's done it all. He's obviously not the player he used to be because now he's more of a slot guy, short intermediary routes. But you need a guy like that to basically build around. And then you could bring in other rookies, and those rookies could learn from him until he's ready to move on. And then you have a team. Yeah. But you need that veteran inside you need that veteran, 100%. They brought in Ridley. So Tennessee brought in Ridley, and they thought that Ridley might be the guy, but Ridley's not the guy. He was dropping too many passes, and now he's injured. Yeah, he was never a leader. So, I mean, they thought he could be a leader, but he was never a leader.
And then next question, quick. Does Brian Kelly ever work in football again?
You mean Chip Kelly?
No.
Oh, Chip Kelly. Sorry, Chip Kelly.
He will. He's going to go back to college, man.
These guys recycle these coaches like nothing. Like,
yeah.
Tulane's going to take him. University of Alabama, Birmingham. Somebody's taking him.
Listen, I'm not too old to remember when Chip Kelly came into the Eagles and basically blew up that fucking team.
Yeah, it hurts my heart.
Like, he destroyed that team. Within 2 years, they were a fucking shell of themselves.
Yeah.
And now this guy, I don't know why they brought this guy in as the offensive coordinator. They were saying that he was calling plays that weren't even in the fucking playbook. Like, what the fuck? They had Gino confused. Gino's been he's been in the league for like what, 6-7 years? Like, it's not like he's a new kid on the block. This guy was calling in plays that he's never even practiced before. Come on, man.
But you see what's messed up? Though? This is why guys like Geno Smith, and I feel for them sometimes because we were killing this guy. People were killing this guy all year. Like, yo, how do you look so bad? And you don't know what the hell's going on behind the scenes sometimes. Like, you find out afterwards, you're like, okay, well, that makes sense because sometimes you're like, okay, like Gino, what the hell are you actually doing?
Listen,
Like, how do you look this bad? And I'm like, that makes sense.
It's a clusterfuck over there,
when
man.
he's like, when he's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he's like X88, skip to my Lou, and he's like, skip to my Lou. What? What are you talking about, bro? and there's like 4 seconds left of the play clock. Like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? There's only so much time you can call.
Listen, I knew
like,
something.
I feel for the guy. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like he's taking the blame for a lot of those situations. Sorry, would you say, Raj?
No, it's true. I mean, I knew something was wrong because Gino. The one thing with Gino is Gino has always been like he doesn't have the strongest arm, but he always took care of the ball. And then this year, this guy was chucking up interceptions like it was going out of style, and I was like, "What the hell's going on over there?" Like every game, like 1, 2, 3 interceptions. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. And then after Chip Kelly got fired, and then all this shit started coming out about this guy calling the wrong plays, calling wrong formations, and all sorts of shit. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. You're basically throwing the ball where you think the receiver is going to be, except it's the wrong play because everybody's on a different page. So I mean, it makes sense. But Raiders, I don't know.
Yeah,
and then next year he ends up at Ole Miss.
Dude, like, yo, real talk. That's exactly what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah,
he's a college coach because he can do all his crazy little experiments to young men who don't like, right? Like, you can't do that with grown men. Like, he just wants to like dictate everything. You have to be like inclusive in the NFL. Like, okay, you're the coach, but you're peers. Like, this guy's making more money than you. Like, you're gonna take his input. You're gonna listen to what he has to say. Like, Chip, like, did you hear the stories out of Philly when he was there? He wanted to like monitor all his players to see when they're going to sleep. That. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? We're professionals.
You can't do them things. I'm
a man.
Them things are collectively bargained. Yeah, them things are collectively bargained. You can't do that with grown men.
This guy wanted to down there put a chip in the.
Yo.
Like, what the hell?
I don't know if you guys have ever heard Emmanuel Ocho and Emmanuel Ocho. Yeah, when they're talking about Chip Kelly and their time with the Eagles. Yeah. Oh, and Shady McCoy. Oh, yeah, these guys are hilarious. The shit this guy was pulling.
Crazy.
He really
goes crazy.
Like a college team or something like that, and they weren't like paid professionals. Man, it's insane. And the fact that they brought this guy up and thought that he would be a good offensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, I always go back to
as
long as you're a white coach, regardless of what you do and how bad you are, you're always going to find a job.
Yeah, you'll have,
Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter how badly you fuck up neither. They will find somewhere to put you.
They'll give another opportunity for sure.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Chip Kelly should have been banned from life for what he did with Philly. For life. They should have carved a scarlet letter in his fucking forehead for the way he fucking tore up that Eagles team.
Yeah. Bad.
Hey, you say the Eagles team. Listen, he wasn't great on my Niners either. He wasn't great, but he did do more damage on the Eagles, though. He did do more damage on the Eagles, but he wasn't great on my Niners, too.
Man, he was far gone when he got to the Eagles.
Let's keep it real.
Complete mad scientist.
It was bad. Last question. Last question. Did you guys watch the show Ballers?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that show.
You remember when Vernon wanted to exclusively become a gamer and was flirting with quitting football? You remember those episodes towards the end?
Yeah, The Rock had to talk him out of it. Absolutely.
Is that what Kyler Murray's going to do now? Is that what Kyler Murray's going to do now? Make his own team and play Call of Duty professionally?
This guy.
What do you think's gonna? I don't know That's a strange situation.
It is
because they're paying him a lot of money.
I think they cut him. I think they're going to try and trade him next year. I think that. Yeah. When Jacoby Brissett can basically come off the bench. Come Calvin, there's always a team that needs a quarterback, regardless of how bad they are.
Ooh.
Always a fucking team.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
No, stop throwing Cleveland. Leave Cleveland alone.
Let me see. Yeah. I don't know. What team would take
Who?
him?
Like, who?
Jets?
And why? Because that's $46 million you're taking too. And he's not proven
Pittsburgh?
that he's been a steady quarterback.
In Pittsburgh?
I wouldn't even do it. No, hell no.
No, if you were Pittsburgh,
I wouldn't do it if I'm Pittsburgh. No.
Yo, they basically took the ghost of Aaron Rodgers, and you don't think that they're going to take Kyler Murray. Pittsburgh is basically the place.
I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm just saying they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Not division.
I don't think any team should take him.
I would not have a 5'9" quarterback in that division playing. There's no way in hell.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And especially in those outdoor elements. And then that rumor that when Call of Duty comes out, like he kind of shuts it down. Like, you think that's gonna work in Pittsburgh?
Probably not.
I honestly, like, I'm actually trying to look up right now where he can go while you guys are talking. And
Raiders.
I like maybe the Jets, maybe Miami.
Miami, the Raiders. Maybe even the Colts.
Even the Raiders and stuff. That division, he's getting his ass kicked too.
The Colts.
It has to be somewhere where it's warm or it's a dome. You can't put him in no cold weather squad. There's no way in hell you could even do that.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
It has to be a dome or a warm weather team.
Well, Tyler Shows actually he's looked okay. He's looked not bad lately. But yeah, I don't know.
But the thing is, again, it's the $46 million hit you're taking. Like, they just signed it to an extension not that long ago. So it's like, that's like, you're gonna take him for $46 million, and he might not be playing as he might even be playing that much better than Tyler Shuck. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't think they're going to keep him though. I think they're going to cut him.
They're going to have to find a way to see if they can defer that money somehow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're going to cut him. I mean, Jacoby Brissett looks better. He looks just overall
way better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is crazy because Jacoby Brissett's a lifelong backup. But yeah, he just looks way better. The offense looks way better with him. Yeah, and Kyler Murray, I mean, I don't know, too much drama with this guy. This guy wants say in the personnel like the draft, and then guys don't like him. Nobody seems to like him.
Like a leader.
Yeah,
not at all. Not even a little bit, man. They do not want to follow.
I've never liked him though.
I've never been a big fan either. I've never been a big fan either.
Yeah, I've never been
a big fan either. Yeah.
Like, he scrambles around like crazy, and you'll like, he has that speed, but towards the end of the season, you know, it's like they've never come close to making the playoffs while he's been there.
Well, he's another guy that gets hurt all the time. He gets hurt all the time.
That too. And then he's kind of like a malcontent, to Roger's point. I think he's in trouble. Because to me, when they're like, yo, even if he comes back, we're gonna stick with Brissett. I'm like, that is a terrible look, man.
No, that's
an awful. That's an awful look. Awful look. Like, you can't have that. That's awful.
But I'm not surprised.
Brissett's like a career backup.
He is 100%. I mean, Kyler Murray's 5'10", doesn't really have that big of an arm. Yeah, can he scramble for sure?
That's the one thing I'll say. He has a cannon, man.
But his accuracy isn't there, man.
No, fine. Accuracy, fine. But he can make his arm is crazy.
Oh,
he has one of the strongest arms in the league.
You think so? Kyler Murray?
Yes.
I don't know. I've never.
He used to play baseball too, right? So he's got that arm.
I know he's an ex-baseball player, but I don't know. Yeah, but look at the players that he has on that team. Like, he has Marvin Jones. He has that stud tight end.
McBride.
McBride. Yeah, McBride. Like, they have some really good pieces on that team, and he couldn't make it work.
Yep.
You know, he had the number one receiver. He had the strong tight end. Even the running game was really, really good. I mean, before
Connor got hurt.
Before Connor got hurt. So I don't know. Yeah.
But even Michael Wilson the last few games is looking like a good stud.
Yo, this guy's good.
Yeah, he does look good.
He looks amazing, but he only looks good when MJD is not there.
Yeah.
Really?
No, they can't play on the same field together. Like it's the most unreal thing. When they're playing playing together, he can't produce. But when this guy's sitting on the bench, 150, 160.
That's crazy.
It's insane. I can't understand it. I've been watching these games, honestly, and I have in my fantasy league. That's the only reason why I know. You know, it's like
yeah, man.
It's the weirdest thing. Yeah. I'm like, why can't you produce when this guy's on the field? But I don't know, man. Fantasy, man. I don't know,
it makes no sense. No, I was gonna say let's wrap it up here, but we'll definitely come back because what is this, week 14, week 15? So you know our thing, man. Playoff run is coming. So you know, like y'all get your Wheaties up because we're gonna be doing this again, and you know, and after that it's playoff season. If y'all are good with that, but which is gonna be entertaining to say the least. I think so. It's gonna be very entertaining to say the least. But thank you guys as always, man, for hopping on the pods, man, like y'all do, man, and I appreciate you guys having this conversation. And go Browns, go Browns.
Let's go. Don't be stupid.